just can't stop talking. It won't stop rotating the conversation or starting a conversation about something that happened yesterday. It just won't stop, or it can't stop, and you like your brain is hot, mentally you are stressed, and you're even tired, and you're trying to tell that brain, can you just stop talking? I want a little bit of calmness, or I want to concentrate or focus on whatever that I'm doing right now. Hey lovelies, welcome back to today's live stream. Welcome back to today's videos. Thanks for joining. If you're watching this video on replay, thank you so much. And if you're joining me directly on the video right now, like on the live stream, kisses to you, I love you. And if it's your first time coming across my channel or my videos, thank you so much for stopping by. On this channel, 4 times in a week, I does set shift, myself change, and the other 3 times in a week I does what I love, like makeup tips or other things that I want to do, get to know me. So if it's what interests you or what you love to watch, or videos that you love to watch, please do me a favor, watch this video to the end and go watch other of my video, and don't forget to like. Thanks for joining. So we're going to today's topic. Today's topic is how to stop overthinking. Like how to stop overthinking. I know we all are so stressed out of overthinking. I have a topic on my channel that how to stop taking this personal, and how to stop, because when you overthink, you start taking things extremely personal, and you overreact on things that does not even worth your time or focus. So on today's, we'll be diving on how to stop overthinking. You know that moment, that time that you try to tell your brain, I'm trying to focus, I'm trying to concentrate right now, repeating the conversations of yesterday or the thought of yesterday. You replay conversations, worry about what you said in the meeting or with conversation with friends, or second guessing every decision that is you're going to make or even have made before. That is what we'll be diving into right now. That's what we'll be talking about right now. I know many of us struggle with overthinking. Like we overthink things, and when you overthink things, you take the things personally, and you just focus on those things and pay attention to those things, reacting even if those things does not even watch your diving into right now. If you are a big overthinker, like I've been there, I've been there. So when I say this, I'm saying it from my heart. I've been like, I used to think extremely and take this personal, like the video that I've done before. You can also go watch that video. Not you can't go watch that videos. I always prefer go watch that video before watching this video, because that was also a powerful video. I think I did 2 videos about that, and I'll be giving you a simple tip that can help you, that can really help you when you overthink, like that can help you remove your focus for these things that you're thinking about. Because like when you overthink these things, it's not that it's going to solve the problem, it's not that it's going to make things work out. No, it's just going to stress you out mentally. Now, what are overthinking? What does overthinking look like? Like when we say overthinking, what does it look like? What are the examples? Let's go deep into it. Let's go deep into it, baby. Let's go deep. We all have been there. You have been there. I've been there. Like, you like thinking about the conversation that you had with your husband, or the conversation that you had with your friend, or even something that you said yesterday in the meeting, or something that you said to someone, or something that someone said to you. Like you're lying in the bed, crossing your feet together. You're thinking, why would that person say something like that to me? Or, oh my God, I don't know if what I said yesterday it's proper. Maybe that person is judging me, because you said that, you might just be thinking maybe that person is judging you, or what you said in the meeting yesterday is not supposed to be said. You are not supposed to say that word like that. You are not supposed to utter that word like that. You're supposed to say it proper in a different way. Thanks for joining. Things like that, even the conversation with friends, or even the argument that you had with your husband 3 days ago, you still have it in your head, lying there in the bed, still overthinking it, like rotating it, like in a circle in your head. And stressing over a choice that you have to make. For example, you have to make a decision. You've not made this decision yet, but you're stressing over this decision. You're thinking about the decision, rotating it, circling it, whatever you want to do. And this, not that this helps you. You're replying on conversations. Now, replying on conversation, this is very funny because, for example, you're going to have conversation with someone, a conversation that you already had past. In your head, you're trying to rotate it and trying to reply that conversation. Maybe the reply that you didn't give to that person, you're trying to give a proper reply to that conversation. Or you just sitting, thinking in your head. For example, you put on a perfect dress, but in your head, you're sitting and you're overthinking that people are judging you because they are staring at you. People are judging you because they are looking at you because you don't know what they think. They are thinking that your clothes is not beautiful. No, you just sit in your head and you start rotating conversations with yourself. You start thinking things that are not proper because you're overthinking. These are just things that flies into your head and you start overthinking them and when you overthink these things you start reacting and taking these things personally, and it's exhausting and it's mentally deranging, and it makes you exhausting mentally and physically. And the worst part is this does not really solve the issues. Whatever you're thinking about, rotating in your head, the conversation with your husband 3 days ago, or what you said in the meeting, or what you said to a friend during conversation, it's not that this thinking that you're thinking, rotating it in your head, that is not making you to focus. It's not that it's going to help you or it's going to solve the issue. It's just going to make you stress out, and it's going to exhaust you, and it's going to make you stress mentally and physically. Now, let me give you one simple practice. One simple practice that you can do if you struggle with overthinking and you're tired. Like this morning, this happened to me. My time is ready. Before I got into work, before I started working, I was searching something on my phone. I was looking at the thing. My attention was all there, so my eyes had been on the screen, and it kind of exhausts me. And when I spend too much time on the screen, it exhausts my brain mentally. Like I continue thinking that one particular thing, and I forget every single thing that I'm supposed to do, and I mess this up. And I don't like it when this situation happen because I'll just focus thinking about the situation, thinking about it, rotating it, and I'll forget the important things that I'm supposed to do, that I've laid down to do. So it happened to me this morning at work, things that I'm supposed to do because I've been on the screen for about 30 minutes, and I've been scrolling on something, trying to figure something out. That thing I've been on my brain, I've been rotating that thing in my head, thinking it. And because of that, I removed my focus on the important thing that I'm supposed to do at work. I was on that thing, and it was mentally deranged, like it was crazy. I have to remind my no, we're not going to do this, we're not going to do this, no, this is hard. Like it makes my brain very hot that I can't even focus on the particular thing at hand right now that I'm supposed to do. Now I'll be giving you one simple practice when this happens to you, or when you struggle with overthinking. Just remember my voice and remember what I said. The simple practice is name it to tame it. Name it to tame it. I might not be saying that tame correctly. Let me spell it and pronounce it your own way. Tame. Name it to tame it. Here is something very simple that can help you. Name it. When a thought keeps circling, rotating, you say it loud. You say it loud, or you write down just the name. It takes away the power. So when that thought just continue cycling, rotating, or doing whatever they want to do in your head that is not making you focus, stressing you out. Tame it, name it to tame it in the way of say it loud with your mouth. Open your mouth to say it loud, or even write down just the name of that thought. By you doing this, it takes away the power of this particular thought that keeps tormenting your head for no reason. And also try saying that I am noticing, like you're noticing right now. Say whatever, just say what you're noticing right now. For example, I am noticing that I keep worrying about this meeting. If, for example, you're going to have a meeting, or you've had a meeting in the past, that because the conversation that you had in that meeting is rotating your head, like tormenting you, say that I'm noticing that I'm worrying about this meeting. Say it in a situation that you are facing at that time. This is just an example. Or you write it down. You write that thing that you're worrying about down. Like, for example, I am afraid I made the wrong choice. write it down in a way. And when you does this, it helps to like reduce the power and take away the power of these things that's like disturbing you. This, it's really disturbing, like it's crazy, it's annoying. Sometimes you want to scream at that, can you stop, like you are exhausting me and you're making me not to focus on things that I'm doing right now. Tell me it out, like the example that I gave you. And once it's out of your head, it's easier to see it clearly, like to see it clearly and let it go. And another option is that set a timer and give yourself 5 minutes to rant, to overthink about that thing. Move it, move it, whatever way you want to do it. Set a timer for 5 minutes or 2 minutes. Sometimes I do this when something is disturbing me seriously in my head, mentally, like I'll be thinking about this. It might be maybe the way someone speak to me, conversation with someone, or I'm upset about something, and sometimes I just don't want to think about that thing because I don't want to be stressed. Sometimes I tell myself, you know what, Mirabel, you know what, let's think about this thing, let's have a conversation about these things. That's what I said. So let's, you know, I'm not going to run from you. Let's have a conversation about this when I'm not busy, when I'm at home, I'm not at work, I'm not doing something important that needs my attention. No, let's think about this. And I go in with my head like we think about it, we talk about this. Why am I upset right now? Why would this person say this thing? Like I just rant, I go crazy, whatever way that I want to do it in my head. When I'm done, you know, but I don't take it too long, like 10 minutes, maybe 2, 3 minutes. When I'm done, I say, you know what? Okay, yes, I know I'm upset right now. Yes, I know I'm upset right now. I know that yes, this thing like hurts me or whatever, you know, but we've spilled out our mind in our head, we've talked about it, we've ranted or whatever way. Then I feel okay, I feel sad now. I can move on from that topic to something else. I can forget about these issues that I had and I can move to something else. This might sound silly, but it's very good. But trust me, do this when you are maybe alone or at home, that you don't have something that you're paying too much attention with. Because when you have something that you're paying attention to, that you want to do, is something that needs your focus, this might take your focus from that thing and it makes you do something else. If for example, you're washing the dishes, trust me, you will take the dishes with soap and you put it on the hanger, or you just place it there because like you're thinking about something else right now. You're not in the present moment. You're putting your focus on something else. So this remove your focus on what you're doing. So when you want to do this, try to step back and relax yourself and do this so that you can move to something else and go do something else without this thought tormenting you. Now we move on. Like guys, I want to hear from you. I want to hear your really disturbs you, what makes you to overthink. If you're here right now, you can leave it in the comment section or in the chat for me. What's something that you tend to overthink? What's that thing that makes you to always overthink something? For me, it's when I'm on my screen for long, like trying to search out something online, you know, putting my attention, worry about something that I want to search online. That's something, but I'm trying to figure out, or I want to do something and then trying to figure out it online, and I'm facing the screen. It hurts me in my head. It makes me to overthink. It makes me to go crazy. Like within that minute, my head will be hot, my brain will be hot mentally. I'll be so stressed that I can't remember anything. I can't focus on anything. So that's really hurts me. That's sometimes I like to keep my phone at side. Tell me in the comment section, what's that thing that makes you overthink? What's that thing that makes your brain so hot that you can focus on the present moment or focus on what you're doing at that particular moment? And if you found anything helps you calm your brain down when this happens to you, let me know. For me, sometimes I relax myself. I take a little bit nap without my phone. I talk to myself, especially when I'm in public and I'm in place that I need my attention, my focus at that time. Like today, I went to my bathroom mirror and I looked like, we'll not be doing this today. We will not be doing this month. Sweetheart, we'll not be doing this. I need my focus right now. And like I need my attention. Like you have to come back. We have to come back to this present moment. And let these things be. Handle it. This thing that is disturbing me in my head, that is not making me focus right now, we can handle this later. I just look at myself in the mirror and I told myself this is, and the things that I was doing, I started doing it very slow. So tell me something. I also want to learn. We can talk about it. That thing that helps you to bring yourself to the present moment, that thing that helps to reduce those things that's disturbing you, making you overthink one particular words. Drop it on the comment section. Let's talk about it. And now we're going to be wrapping up this video. We're wrapping up this video. I know today I don't really have the vibe to talk too much, so this is all I can say for today. So we're wrapping up the video, sweethearts. Here is what I want you to remember today is that you are not your thoughts. Like I always say this, you're not your thoughts. You're just a thinker of your thoughts. So don't beat yourself up when you overtake a particular issue. For example, maybe you had issue with someone, you have had an argument with someone, and in your head you're so pissed, you're so mad, and you start thinking those different thoughts start this person, like you start having a negative thought about this person. Don't feel bad, don't feel bad, don't feel embarrassed, don't feel whatever way that you want to feel that because you're not a bad person. You're not, you just hate yourself because you're having this conversation with yourself, or having this thought because you feel pissed. I know you're angry with this person. It's just your ego trying to keep you safe, and you start thinking this negative thought about this person. No, it's not, you're not the one thinking it. These are just thoughts that are rotating in your head. So don't feel bad or hate yourself or beat yourself because of this thought that is coming. Don't always forget this word. When this thought, don't always forget this word. Say that, if for example my voice that Mirabel said, it's written that you're not your thought. I've struggled with this for long. Trust me. When I really got into the personal development, say when I think this thought, I feel like, oh my god, oh, is someone like me thinking about this thought? So I'm a bad person. No, you're not your thought. You're just a thinker, sweetheart. You're just a thinker of your thought. Just because a thought shows up does not mean it's true, or that because a thought keep popping up, it keeps showing up in your head, does not mean it's true, or does not mean you have to choose this thought. That sometimes I do say this to people, that we allow our thought or our brain or our thinking to use us. For people that harm other people or people that hurt other people, it's not because they want to do it, they allow their thought and their brain to do it. So because your thought or your thinking told you to do something horrible or something bad to someone else, or to or even yourself, does not mean you have to choose it or it's the truth. Just understand that this is not my thought and it's not my truth. I don't have to believe it, and I don't have to choose it, and I don't have to do it. These are just thoughts that keeps coming out and going, keep coming in and going out. Overthinking is an habit. When you overthink stuff, it's an habit. Trust me, sweetheart, it's an habit. Overthinking is an habit, but so is learning to let go is an habit. Overthinking is an habit, and also so to learn, so is learning to let it go is an habit. If overthinking is an habit, so you can also learn to let it go by these few examples that I've gave you. No, so today I want you to try one of these things by say your thought out loud. When this thought keep tormenting you, keep cycling in your head, making you to overthink this thing and stressing you out mentally, say it loud. If you're in a place you feel comfortable, okay to say it out loud. Like, for example, the way my boss spoke to me at work today, it was not fun, and I'm not happy. It make me feel timid. It make me feel less down. It make me feel as if I'm not being appreciated, because I know I does a lot of work. I know that I put on my efforts to, to do what I'm supposed to do in my working place. This is just an example, like speaking it out like this. I'm just giving you an example. I'm giving you like speaking it out like this in a comfortable place that you find no comfortable, and write it down. You can take a journal, pen and a journal, and write it down how you feel. Very simple. You pouring it out, it's simple. What's in your head right now? What is rotating? Like, what it's rotating? Like, for the past 20 minutes, I've been thinking about one thing, and it's not helping me. It's exhausting me. It's stressing out my mental state, or whatever that you want to call it. Write it down. When you write it down, you weaken the power of this thing that is tormenting you in your head. Or give yourself a short worry window and then move. Give yourself not worry window and then move, something like ranting. just rant. If you want to rant, like just rant, like say it out. Like, I don't know, something like, I don't know why this person said this thing to me. What does this person take me for? Why would this person say a word like this to me? Why would this person treat me like this? Why would this person act awfully to me? Like, they just rant with your head, or if you want to open your mouth, say it the way you want to say it. Set a timer or just rant for a few minutes, and when you do this, you will be good, and those tormentation, those thoughts in your head will let go. They will just, like, they will move. Then you can move to the next thing or bring yourself back to this present moment. So lovelies, I know this video has impacted you, because this video has impacted me. I was once a big overthinker. Like, I overthink every single thing. Like I overthink every single day, and I take things personally. This makes me to reheart. Like, this makes me to reheart. That's why sometimes I'll be so scared to have any close friends with me, close friends, because these close friends, I feel as if, whenever they tell me anything, like, I take it personal. When I go home, like, we are done with the conversation, but I go home with my own little, I start thinking this, and I just overthink, and I give answers to that, and I start reacting. I don't want to me go out with those friends again. Whatever, guys. Listen to this video repeatedly. Listen to this video 10 times, 3 times, 4 times. So get what I'm actually trying to say, because this is going to help you when you live your life in a very simple manner, which I know we always have to overthink stuff, because sometimes things just fly into our head. But when you live your life in a very simple way, that you don't overthink stuff or take that personal, or you know how to bring yourself to the present moment, you will live a very pleasant, simple, and happy, fulfilled life. So sweetheart, thanks for joining to this time, and thanks for watching this video to the end. If you have someone that overthinks stuff and react to things, take this personal, please share this video to family, friends, loved ones, husband, wife, kids, whatever person that you want to share it to. I love you, and I appreciate you for staying to this time. See you tomorrow again on my next live stream. Kisses.